About 83 hours. Half of it. The rest of it is just dead time. Build up a charity.
Yeah?
Charitable foundation, yeah, that's my aim.
So I'm just within the 4 weeks probation period. It's just 20 hours, and then after the 4 weeks, the increases. My last job was about, well, it was 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, but it was always more. But it could be anything up to sort of 40, 50 hours. Well, 50 hours would be the 50 hours working, so that's how much I would. I mean, now or in my last job?
In your last job?
To what I'm doing now.
Okay.
In my last job I was a computer programmer, and now I'm a teacher.
I think a lot of people don't know what chief execs or directors do. I think they probably wonder what they do. So I get a bit of meeting people, lots of people, making contacts, marketing, managing people, working with the board, particularly a small business, because there aren't enough people to do things, so you have to do everything. Usually at least, well, I do Monday to Friday. I try not to do weekends. Average, 50. It's probably really annoying to say it, but I'm pretty fulfilled at work. I enjoy work. I really like it. I would do what I do at the moment, actually. I would do more of what I do. I would do more gardening. I would do more walking. I'd probably do more photography. If I could take a day off a week, I'd probably be an assistant to a photographer. I'd like to do that.
Mentally draining it is. No, I'm the boss. If I don't want to go in, I don't go in. This is the yin and yang of this job. You want an hour laying in the morning, you have an hour laying. 2 hours, 2 hours. Maybe 10-hour days. Maybe 6 days a week, maybe 60 hours, 50 hours. I stopped for lunch once with a friend, and then straight back at work. But then it's mad. Until you become a cab driver, you won't know. You just don't want to stop. It's a really weird thing. So I don't take on much fluid, so I don't go away. So it's constantly full on all day. So I come home. Then my wife thinks I do nothing. What do I need to feel more fulfilled? Just life, but then that maybe be peer pressure, comparing my life to other people's life, and striving for more, and not getting it, but wanting it.
There's a time, and I think we all experience it, especially if you work in retail. Your colleagues, you're fed up with the situation. You hear your colleagues saying, "I need to do something else." What time is lunch? I've had enough. I'm tired. I can't be bothered. Yeah, I can't be bothered. A lot of people say that. So, and I've seen myself say that a lot of times as well. And then one time I said to myself, "This is the job I have. This is the situation I'm in." So what I started to realize is that it was my attitude that needed to change, and which is hard. You know, it takes a lot of self-determination, willpower, willingness to do something. But as soon as that attitude shifted, I enjoyed work much more. Retail I do about part-time, so that's about 16 hours minimum. I find myself, for example, when I'm not in my retail job, and I'm doing my other stuff that I'm really passionate about, that I'm really creative about, I find myself doing countless hours without counting the time. Does that make sense? So I find myself like up till 3 o'clock in the morning, not tired. I like it when it's 24 hours because it shows I'm being effective. I'm doing something. I'm being relevant within my own life, and I'm taking responsibility, and I'm taking, not wanting to be noticed, but while my time here on this earth, I'm doing something that hopefully will stand out and have some type of relevance. I've come to realizing that it doesn't matter what job you do, because then it wouldn't be fair. Life wouldn't be fair, because what essentially people are saying is that if you're a CEO for example, of a big massive corporation, you're a better man than someone that cleans the streets. Now that doesn't make any sense. that is probably that man's calling. That's what he's good at. So there's no who's better. It's how you do your job, whatever job it is. So I think it takes a lot of self-realization. So whatever you're doing, whatever field you may be working in, think of how you can make the most of your time doing what you're doing, and at the same time achieving something, not materially, but some type of satisfaction